Singapore Slingers, the opening tip. And we are underway. Slammers in white. Fräulein Bagian will run the show for Thailand. Checked by fellow Filipino Al Vergara. He goes back to the big man, Jason Dixon, inside. Adaporn Milaporn. And a double dribble by Adaporn Milaporn gives the ball to the Slingers. You heard Michael Johnson in the opening say that the Slingers need to run the ball. They count themselves among the fittest teams in the Air Asia ABL. This is Leo Avenido. And inside, athletic finish by Kyle Jeffers to get the Singapore Slingers on the board. Kyle Jeffers averaging a double-double for Singapore. Here's Chris Quete inside. Dixon from the baseline, his jumper off the front of the iron, and a loose ball foul will go against. That is called on Marcus Skinner. Check that on Desmond O, rather. Now underneath, reversal, Adaporn Milaporn with a off-balance shot. Singaporean O over for Avenido. Goes baseline, too strong on the attempted lay-in. Chris Quete trying to shake off the ring rust. Avenido lost the ball. And the Slingers hand it right back to the Slammers. Singapore Slingers in their most recent victory over the Brunei Barracudas, 74-70. Leo Avenido had an off night, 5 of 21 shooting, just 12 points. Despite the win, the Slingers not at all happy with their performance. Chris Quete inside, feeds to Alert Milaporn, and another Slingers foul. I think that one is going to be on Al Vergara, so 2 team fouls. One more look, the dish, and then over the back. Now hang on, Kyle Jeffers instead called for the foul. Jeffers, and the Slammers know this, Jeffers, he is prone to fouling out. He has fouled out 3 times. 9 games they have played this season. So look for the Slammers to key on him. Milaporn missing the first free throw, voted the best ASEAN player of the year in the first season. He splits the free throws for the first Slammers point. Vergara against Bagian. Vergara feeds to O. Slingers trying to go baseline. Come up empty again. Milaporn begging for a foul. None was called. Ball goes out of bounds. 19 seconds on the shot clock here at Namibut Stadium. P-Rune for 3. Ripped down by Jeffers. Avenido. Wing 3. Off the back of the iron. Long outlet pass. P-Rune in transition. Basket and the foul. Piapong P-Rune with a potential 3-point play. Bagian with a good delivery. The lay-in. And Avenido late getting back. A needless foul. P-Rune had him beat. Converts the 3-point play. Here's Skinner on a drive. Scooping the score for Marcus Skinner. Skinner in that game against the Barracudas, 29 points. Picking up the slack for Jeffers, who got into early foul trouble. Quite passes out of the double team. There's Dixon. driving into the lane, and the foul on Alvergara. That is just unfair. Jason Dixon on Alvergara. That's a mismatch, to be sure. So that shows good passing by the Slammers, finding the open Dixon. And he is right at his office now, the free throw line. This is where Dixon does a lot of damage, averaging a shade under 16 points and 11 rebounds for the Slammers this season. Voted the best import in the ABL in the inaugural ABL season. Milaporn, poor job by the Slingers to seal off the missed free throw. Quete, 15-footer. Skinner down into the corner for Avenido. Vergara going baseline, dishes off. Skinner from behind, goes glass for the deuce. We have played 3 minutes here of the opening quarter. Errant pass by Bogian. Sloppy ball handling by the Slammers. P-Room is on Avenido. He burned the Slammers for 30 points the first time they played. His weapon of choice, the three-pointer. For my money, the best three-point shooter in the ABL. Leo Avenido's tray makes it 9-5 Slingers. P-Room back out. Milaporn down the middle. Finger roll won't go. Quete on the follow. Crashing the boards is Kyle Jeffers. Desmond shooting a good percentage for these Slingers this year. Skinner in a loose ball, scrambles for it. 8 seconds to shoot. Blocked, and the takeaway by the Slammers. Quete looking to do it himself. Splits the defender, too strong on the way in, and the follow is good by Dixon. Help out offense by Jason Dixon. Now Quete is on Skinner. From the elbow. Jumper is short. Slingers showing man defense. Dixon got behind his man. Desmond is called for the foul, and that is already the 5th team foul by the Slingers. We'll have a timeout on the floor. 5:06 to play in the opening quarter. 9-7. Slingers leading the Slammers. A quick break, and we'll return you to Namibut Stadium. You're watching the AirAsia ABL. Watching live coverage of the AirAsia ABL. We are at Namibut Stadium in the Thailand capital of Bangkok. The #1 team in the AirAsia ABL. Their fervent fans out in full force, trailing the Singapore Slingers 9-7. Their attendance here at Namibut Stadium. This is the 2nd season for the Thailand Slammers. They were the Thailand Tigers a year ago. This is the Ultra Slammers fan club. Jason Dixon is at the line. He was fouled before the break. The Slingers now are in the penalty. With over 5 minutes to play, already 5 team fouls. It's got to be very disconcerting for Neo Beng Siong, Slingers coach. One of 2 for Dixon, and it's a 1-point game. Here's Jeffers in the half court, looking to get inside, and finds his way past Dixon. 4 points for Jeffers. Offensive foul. Desvino had his feet set. Hebron put the shoulder into him. Just the first team foul for the Slammers in this first quarter. And Avenito gives it up. Moving violation. Count 4 turnovers for the Slingers thus far in the first quarter. Lim Sheng-yu into the game. Takes over for O. Milaporn guilty of a travel, no call. Dixon from outside. Jeffers daring him to shoot. Avenito past Froyline Boggian in for the lay-in. Boggian cleanly beat. Argued in vain for a travel. Slingers open up a 5-point spread. Milaporn inside entry pass beyond the fingers of Jason Dixon. Artie Laurent will come into the game for Milaporn. A look here at the lay-in. Froyline Boggian, I think, had a case there. And at the other end, Dixon saying that Lim fouled him. No call there. Skinner putting it on the floor. 360 move in the lane, and he is hammered by Dixon. Football, they call that a professional foul. Big body of Dixon. Skinner from outside, a brick. Here's Quete in the open floor on a keep, and it won't go. Quete has not played competitive basketball in over a month, and it shows. Jeffers, nice ball handling skills, in and out for him. Quete, baseline. Still off balance. He's behind the play now. Numbers for Singapore. Skinner for the flush. Skinner getting behind everyone. The Slammers coaching staff have seen enough. They call timeout with 2:37 to go in the first quarter. Trailing now by 7. The Singapore Slingers, now you heard Draw before the game talk about how important this game is. The Slingers know now they need to keep pace with the KL Dragons, who earlier today beat the Brunei Barracudas 95-87. So now the Dragons are at 6-4, and the Slingers nestled behind them, temporarily at least, at 5-4. Top 4 teams in the Air Asia ABL at the end of the 15-game regular season go into the playoffs. Another look at the Ultra Slammers. Basketball growing in popularity in Thailand, where football by far the most popular sport. Dixon, perimeter with Quete. Artie Laurent looking to drive. Back to Quete for 3. He's still looking for his first field goal. now set in the half court. As I say that, Boggian on a steal. And he undresses Al Vergara. 2 Pinoys. And Boggian winning the best of that one-on-one battle. Jeffers, spin move, lost the handle. That is twice in a row the Slingers have given up. Lorong back to the trailer, and Chris Quete is on the board for the Slammers. And the fans give him an appreciative roar. With that, Slammers are within 3. Jeffers, bounce pass, looking to hit Avenito. Last touched by the Slammers. So it'll be Slingers ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Stephen Koo into the game, and here's we'll go into the stat sheet as a steal, but Al Vergara really handed that one to Boggian. Vergara now out of the game. Stephen Koo on the floor. Lim Sheng Yu, the other Singaporean. From the top, long jumper, the three-pointer, normally taken by Jeffers. Quete, wing, 18-footer is good. 2 buckets in succession for Chris Quete. That's a weak shot. Slammers may have got a hand on it. Quete galloping down the floor. We'll get it right back. Outside, Lorong for 3. Skinner pulls down the rebound. Lorong is on Koo. Right into the hands of Koo, offensive rebound. One second and they'll hold. The clock momentarily disappearing here at Namibut Stadium, and that's why the players are confused. It looked like there were a couple of seconds left, but Avenito held the ball, and the first quarter comes to a close with the Slingers on the road here, leading the #1 team in the ABL, the Thailand Slammers, 15-14, the second quarter when we return to Namibut Stadium. Stay with us.
Dear Dad, I hope you and Mom are having as much fun as Granny on our flight to Hong Kong.
Granny was so thrilled to take pictures next to the plane. She couldn't decide between the nasi lemak and the nasi ayam, so she had both. She said the flight attendants were hot, but I'm just a child, so I didn't notice. In the end, Granny was so sad to say goodbye, I had to remind her that we had a train to catch.
So, what do you think?
We hope you're enjoying live coverage of the Air Asia ABL here at Namibut Stadium in Bangkok with the second quarter about to get underway. The Singapore Slingers on the road leading the Chang Thailand Slammers 15-14. If you're just joining us, the Thailand Slammers, the #1 team in the Air Asia ABL with a record of 7-2. The Slingers come into this one with a record of 5-4. They were tied on 1-loss record entering today's game with the KL Dragons. However, The KL Dragons have just finished off the Brunei Barracudas 95-87. So at the moment, the Dragons are at 6-4 in the ABL standings. A good shot there of some of the fans that have come out on a Saturday night here in Bangkok. 5 points for Leo Avenido. And 4 points for Chris Quete in his return to the starting lineup of the Thailand Slammers, the first time he has played since October 31st. Marcus Skinner with 6 to lead all scorers. And he has the ball into the hands of Albert Guerra. Slingers got into the penalty early in the first quarter, but didn't really hurt them. Ball turned over by Jeffers. Both teams with 4 turnovers in the first quarter. Man defense shown by the Slingers. Argument over who touched that one last. The coach of the Slingers, right off his seat. Referees will tell you the out-of-bounds call is the toughest one they have to make. Guys with the quickest hands you'll ever see, and everyone arguing about who touched it last. Artie Laurent right into the Kyle Jeffers wall, and then the reach-in foul from behind. Said Artie Laurent, Mana John Tuma with the backcourt foul. Jeffers brings it up the floor. Ung Han Bin now into the game for Singapore. Jeffers over the top of Jason Dixon. Jeffers now with 6 points. Now Dixon will work against Jeffers. Hook shot. Tap back in. Quete flying into the picture late. Athletic move by the Cameroonian. Vergara for Jeffers. Oh, block coming into it late. Slingers saying it was goaltending. Mana John Tuma in transition. Thailand Slammers take over at 18-17. And another backcourt violation by John Tuma. Back to the previous play. Quete with the block. And at the other end of the floor, John Tuma with the lay-in, all set up by the great defense of Chris Quete. So 2 fouls on Mana John Tuma and 2 team fouls here in the first minute and 30 seconds for Thailand. Vergara harassed by Bagian. Jeffers looking to power, passes outside to Ung. Slammers anticipating that one. Quete splits the defenders for board and cord. Yo Beng Seong calling timeout. From 5 points down, the Slammers now lead by 3. A quick break and we'll return you to Bangkok.
This program is brought to you by AirAsia.com. Now everyone can fly.
Dear Dad, I hope you and Mom are having as much fun as Granny on our flight to Hong Kong.
Granny was so thrilled to take pictures next to the plane. She couldn't decide between the nasi lemak and the nasi ayam, so she had both. She said the flight attendants were hot, but I'm just a child, so I didn't notice. In the end, Granny was so sad to say goodbye, I had to remind her that we had a train to catch.
So, what do you think?
The historic Delhi Golf Club is ready to host world-class golf once more. Leading golfers from India and the international arena gather for the annual showdown. Tee off with the Indian Golf Extravaganza, the 2010 Hero Honda Indian Open on ESPN.
Along with Dra Dirakausai, I'm Sean Fark. We're welcoming you back to Namibud Stadium in Bangkok. The Thailand Slammers leading the Singapore Slingers 2017, a little under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Leo Avenito, who torched the Slammers for 30 points the first time they played, trying to hit Marcus Skinner. Boggian cuts that off, flies down the floor for an easy layup. And for a team that wanted to run, the Slingers are getting killed by the Slammers' transition game. Jeffers just outside the lane, looks for help. Great defense by Dixon. Here's Skinner now. From the elbow, he is short. Jeffers, the offensive rebound. Fresh 24 for the Slingers. Leo Avenito springs down inside. The guy is a professional scorer. There's no other way to say it. Leo Avenito averaging 21 points this season for the Slingers. Played for Brunei last year. Larong, Dixon, Piapong Pirun having a great season for the Slammers. Artie Larong off the mark on the three-pointer. See if the Slingers do a better job taking care of the ball. Skinner, and the foul from behind. Chris Quete, and I believe that's the first on him. However, the third team foul for the Slingers. Previous basket. Catching the tail end of that one, it really started from a poor Leo Avenito pass. Skinner gives up the dribble. Jeffers down Broadway, and the foul by Dixon. Jeffers forcing Dixon to put a body on him. Here's where Jeffers has the advantage. He is quicker than Dixon. So if he can take him down the lane, Jeffers will have the advantage all through this game. Jeffers averaging 14 points and 14 rebounds for the Slingers, and this is his second season. Boggian. Oh, the trailer is Dixon for the one-hand jam. Sensational stuff, and that gets a smile on the face of Jason Dixon. An update for you in the other Air Asia ABL game going on there in the third quarter. The Philippine Patriots leading Sacharuna 58-55. This despite playing with just one import, Rashim Wright. The Philippine Patriots releasing their American big man, Donald Little, earlier this week. The Pats trying to stay within hailing distance of the Thailand Slammers. Marcus Skinner is on the line for Singapore. Skinner's first season with the Slingers, averaging just under 21 points. He hits both free throws. Quete, Slingers a little slow to get back on defense, now showing zone. And traveling the call, Piapon Pirun. I'll tell you what, these officials calling the moving violations very tight tonight. Sopan Pinapatra alert comes into the game. Jeffers. A lot of ball handling today. Avenito, that's a set play. Quete still tapped, and that will go. Third effort, and great hustle shown by Marcus Skinner and the Slingers. Locked up at 24, and then cut off by Vergara. Oh, Kyle Jeffers intercepted a pass that was really meant for Vergara. Once again, the Slingers turn the ball over. Dixon outside, Milaporn. Knocked out by Skinner. Slammers will get this with a full 24 seconds on the shot clock. Dixon, inbound pass. Gotta defend those better than that. One pass and a basket is unacceptable on an inbounds play at this level. Wei Wong, number 5 for the Slingers in the game now. Vergara, Skinner from outside, right into the hands of Jeffers. One bounce, awkward angle. Leo Avenito got his hands up and draws contact. And a little shove after the play by Milaporn, and that's what Wong Wei Long is arguing about. Was the basket at the other end of the floor a moment ago. Back to the live action. Avenito hit the first free throw. This comes off of the Slammers' 5th team foul of the second quarter. So the Slingers in the bonus for the rest of the first half. Skinner giving Quete a lot of room. Baseline jumper. Loose ball. Wong coming up with it. Vergara outside will try a 3. The Slingers have hit just one three-pointer in the first half. Wong with the foul. It's the first for him. First team foul for Singapore in the second quarter. Quete from the free throw line. He's yet to really find the range from outside. Jeffers just gave the ball up. Quete in the open floor. Skinner contests it. And no one touched it on the way out, so that's Slinger's ball. Artie Larong in the game for Sopan Pinapatra alert, with a brief spell on the floor. So for the Slammers, it's Larong, Milaporn, Quete, Bagian, and Dixon. The Slingers have Skinner, Vergara, Avenito, Wong Wei Long, and Jeffers. Vergara for 3 from the left side. That hangs out of bounds. Neo Bing Xiong. He knows the Slingers have struggled on the road This would be a big win for the Slingers. They would clinch the season series against the Thailand Slammers. So it would hold a tiebreaker. They finished the regular season with the same record. Off the top of the glass, off the missed three, Skinner will get there. And a nice finish by Marcus Skinner. Heads up play by Jeffers to spot Skinner streaking 28-26 Slingers. Quiet second quarter. Quete drills the three-pointer. So that may very well get him untracked. Long crosses midcourt, runs into his own man. Switched defensively by the Slammers. Skinner in the corner, drives. Oh, pretty reversal. A highlight reel play by Marcus Skinner. Lurt Milapore, 15-footer, finds nothing but net. Slammers lead by one. Skinner putting it on the floor. He can go over off Quete. No foul. That's good defense by Chris Quete. And at the other end, scooping a score. Great end-to-end play by Chris Quete. Been inactive for a month. Jeffers puts it on the floor, dives for it. Avenito. It rattles out. Tight rims here at Namibud Stadium. John Tuma over for Laurent. And Laurent lost the handle. Slingers break out. 3-on-3. Vergara. Avenito. He backs it out, and that's a travel. He looked like an NFL running back the way he was bringing that ball back out. So 33 seconds to play here in the first half. Slammers 33, Slingers 30. Quete off of his own block and then followed it all the way down the floor. Quete doing it himself from outside. That three gives the Slammers their biggest lead of the game. Avenito, wow. Once again, look at this, John Tuma. He follows up his own miss. Oh, he had an open look at it. Wow, John Tuma should have had 2 points. But the Singapore Slingers with all kinds of turnovers in the first half. 36-30. The first half comes to an end. Chris Quete coming alive in the second quarter. He explodes for 2 3-pointers and 2 other field goals. And the Slammers will go into the locker room. 4 blocks by the Thailand Slammers. Chris Quete has been all over the floor for Thailand in the first half, making up for his 1-month absence. So they are set to go here at Namibud Stadium. Will we see the Singapore Slingers take better care of the ball in the third quarter? And can Chris Quete keep his hot shooting going here in the second half? Artie Laurent. And this is John Tuma for Quete, working against Avenito. Avenito looking for the charge. No look pass. Loose ball tapped up into the hands of Skinner. And the Slingers with numbers. Long and blocked from behind. And that will put, I say Wong, that's Desmond O. And the foul is going to be on John Tuma. John Tuma going to make O get it done from the free throw line. Desmond O had a solid game for the Slingers when they beat the Brunei Barracudas 74-70. That game coming 11 days ago, the last time these Slingers played. His free throws get them within 4. Let's update you on other ABL action today. The KL Dragons go to 6-4 with a 95-87 win over the Brunei Barracudas. And Sacher knock off the Philippine Patriots, who have suddenly lost 3 games. Loose ball. Avenito coming away with it. Sacher 82-78 winners over the Patriots, who elected to go with just one import. Kyle Jeffers on the reversal. Brilliant stuff from the Singapore big man. John Tuma against Vergara. Left side, cleanly blocked by Vergara. Here's Dixon. That one-hand jumper, so effective. He scored at the other end. Jeffers with his back to the basket. Got it to go. Currently 38-34 Slammers. Skinner lost his footing. Oh, and a foul is going to be called on Piapong Pirun. I did not see it. That's a simple case of the feet going out from underneath Skinner. So the Slingers catch a little break. That's the second team foul. Jeffers thought about shooting. Back outside, Skinner. Long two, had it gone. Dixon puts it on the floor. Blocking foul. That's the first team foul of the third quarter. Kyle Jeffers with his second foul of the game. Quete aborts his drive. Back to Quete. Jeffers spots O. High off the glass, draws contact. Pirun commits the foul. So the Slingers here begin the third quarter, getting things done in transition. That's the way Neo Beng Seong and Michael Johnson wanted things from the outset. O hits both. Adaporn, Lurt Milaporn spells Piapong Pirun. And Jakrapan Silapapapa checks back out of the game. John Tuma, Pirun, Lurt Milaporn, Quete, and Dixon for the Slammers. Avenito, Skinner, O, Jeffers, who defends Dixon there, and Vergara. Oh, Skinner, huge offensive board. And then and he is fouled on the baseline. Love to see one more look at that. Skinner going a long way to get that rebound. Previous basket by Skinner. "14 fouls, and we haven't yet played 3 minutes for the Slammers." Ugh, ugly pass by Jeffers. And an easy deuce for P-Roon. Just thrown away by Jeffers. 40-36, Slammers. Avenito with a good feed. Jeffers hesitated in midair. He should have had a bucket out of that one. P-Roon on a drive. Nice finish by the tie. Avenito, tough shot, loose ball. Last touch by the Slingers. Fräulein Bogian into the game for Manajan Tuma. Great play in the open floor by P-Roon. Reverse angle. Jeffers does not bother Dixon. Calls glass for that one. 8-point lead. Avenito, stutter step and the drive, getting by his man. Look for the Slingers to keep taking it strong to the cup. Another foul will put them in the bonus. Dixon on the inside. And he has settled in nicely here in the second half, working against Jeffers. Laurent. Skinner unselfishly giving up. Jeffers didn't have his hands up. Bogian backs it out. I want to set something up in the half court. Bogian off of the screen, high off the glass. Long pass, Avenito waits for P-Roon. Oh, follows up his own miss and has got to back it out. Avenito for 3. Air ball, but right there in great position was Desmond. Not the way that Neo Bing Xiang had drawn it up, but he'll take it. Slingers within 6. P-Roon for 3. Yes! And then a foul off the ball. Now the basket is going to count. The foul came after the shot. So they'll put the 3 on the board. Timeout on the floor. The Slammers with their biggest lead of the game, up 49-40. We'll get you back to Bangkok straight after this.
Dear Dad, I hope you and Mom are having as much fun as Granny on our flight to Hong Kong.
Granny was so thrilled to take pictures next to the plane. She couldn't decide between the nasi lemak and the nasi ayam, so she had both. She said the flight attendants were hot, but I'm just a child, so I didn't notice. In the end, Granny was so sad to say goodbye, I had to remind her that we had a train to catch.
So, what do you think?
We hope you're enjoying live coverage of the AirAsia ABL. 49-40, Slammers leading the Slingers with 4:28 to go in the third quarter. Slammers will retain their top spot in the AirAsia ABL regardless of what happens in this game. The Philippine Patriots going down to Satria Muda 82-78. The Patriots were in second spot in the AirAsia ABL. Going into today's action, Attaporn alert Milaporn back outside. Fräulein Bogian. And in the quarter, Laurent for three. Clangs off the back of the iron into the hands of Dixon. Fresh 24 for the Slammers. Inside, Dixon, who's now having his way with Kyle Jeffers, just bullying his way. Gathers up his own miss, loose ball, tapped around. That's a handling violation by Avenito, giving it back to the Slammers. And then Thailand handed back. They couldn't complete the inbound pass. Slingers get it back down by 8. Avenito whipping it inside. Bullet pass by Avenito to Skinner for the finish. Tonket Singaseni, a look of concern on his face. 5 team fouls now against the Slammers. So Slingers in the bonus for the last 3:22 of the third quarter. Here's Laurent, puts it on the floor, drives, the block, and the follow. Dixon just camped in the lane. And he is locked in. Avenito crossover and a strip. Bogian, then Skinner takes it right back. From outside, Vergara for three. Oh, Skinner! Another athletic move. The guy has got mad hops. 51-45, Slammers. Bogian will do it himself, off the mark. Vergara close to being trapped by Bogian, and a foul on the perimeter. Not a good foul by Bogian. Vergara not a threat to score from that spot on the floor, and it puts Al Vergara on the line. Avenito outletting. Now watch Skinner come into this late. Timing his jump beautifully. Skinner now with 18. Remember, the Slingers in the bonus here. Vergara hits both. The first time these two teams played, the Slingers enjoyed a huge advantage at the free throw line. 17 of 25 to just 5 of 9. Just 9 free throws attempted by the Slammers the first time they played. Much more even in this game. Dixon, the entry pass, skips it outside. P-Roon lays off for Quete. Back to P-Roon. Good ball movement by the Slammers. Tapped out, and that should be, I was about to say Slingers ball, but they give it to the Slammers, who have the full 24 seconds to work with. From the top, Laurent. Desmond back to Avenito for three. 1 and out for Singapore. John Tuma between two defenders. Quete with the follow. the other end, Marcus Skinner, and crashes into a cameraman after completing that basket, catching everyone napping, including our cameraman. Larong, baseline three. Avenito out for Vergara. He's got a wingman. Vergara trying to go to the trailer. Something fancy when something simple was all he needed. Loose ball. Pirun with the foul. I don't know why he would even argue. That was a blatant grab in the open floor. Watch that left arm. He was begging for a foul right in front of the referee. So with 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Desmond hits the first. Slingers get to within a deuce after trailing by as many as 9. Stephen Koo now in the game for the Slingers. Quete. Skinner took his eye off him. Sopon Pinapatra alert. No good on the three. Avenito had to rush that. Nowhere to go on the baseline. Outside, Koo, not a threat to score. Avenito down the middle. Skinner, 6 seconds to shoot. Blocked by Dixon. Brilliant defense by the Slammers. 2-on-1 at the other end. And a shooting foul, putting Sopon on the line. With 3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Skinner, and there's the block by Dixon. Dixon sizing it up all the way. The third quarter buzzer goes. Slingers tighten things up. 54-51 with 10 minutes to go here. The Thailand Slammers looking to go to 8-2 in the Air Asia ABL standings. Should the Slingers win today, they would also be 6-4, creating a logjam in the second spot. And all these teams would be a game behind the Thailand Slammers. Now, if the Slammers win, they open up a 2-game cushion over everyone in the Air Asia ABL with 5 games remaining. So a lot riding here over the last 10 minutes. And currently it's a 3-point cushion for the Thailand Slammers. Vergara down the middle. Kyle Jeffers, power move. In the lane. And just like that, Slingers are within 1. Jeffers now with 11 for Singapore. Quete. Sukhdev Gogar gets his first touch of the game. Dixon. Outside, Gogar off the bench, in and out on the 3. Jeffers, big rebound. 9 for him. From outside, 3 won't go for O. Bogian. Slingers go into a zone temporarily. Gogar again for 3 and knocks it down. Ice cold coming off the bench for a big 3. For the half Indian, half Thai, Sukhdev Gogar. Jeffers looking to back down Dixon. Catches up to it. 3 seconds to shoot. He'll have to put that one up. Long two. That's an air ball. Not a good possession at all for the Slingers. The Slammers all season have been the stingiest team in the Air Asia ABL, limiting their opponents to an average of 67 points. Quete from the top drills the three. That is monster. And in fact, they're saying he had a foot on the line, so a long two for Quete. Oh, baseline three. Jeffers can't control. Skinner will catch up to it. Oh, moves inside. Skinner leans in for it, but can't control. Skinner having a whale of a game. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks. Timeout called by these Slingers with 7:44 to go in the fourth. Slammers leading by 5. We got a good one going on at Namie Boot Stadium. Stay with us. Fourth quarter back underway here at Namie Boot Stadium. The Slammers leading the Slingers 58-53 with 7:29 remaining in the fourth quarter. A foul going against the Slingers. It was their first team foul of the final quarter. Inbound play for the second time, not defended at all. P upon P room with a quick pass. Hustle play by the Slammers. Poor defense by the Slingers. Leo Avenito down the middle, finger roll. Loose ball, tapped out by Skinner. Slingers losing their way here. In the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. Chris Quete now with 21 points to lead all scorers. Bogian can't hit from downtown. Slingers have gone cold here in the fourth. Rugged defense by the Slammers. Kyle Jeffers trying to reverse. Wow, I thought that had been touched by Dixon. They say Avenito knocked that out. Just one shot again for Singapore. Slammers doing a good job of boxing the Slingers out. The three is good, and that forces the Slingers to call another timeout as they fall behind by 10 after getting as close as 1 point in the fourth quarter. P upon P room, Chris Quete getting the job done from outside. Sukdev Gogar finding the open P-Rune, and he buries it. P upon P-Rune now with 13 points for the Slammers. Shooting about 33% from three-point territory, but that's good enough in this game. So the Ultra Slammers delighted with what they have seen thus far. Slammers now just over 6 minutes away extending their record to 8-2. Back out for Guerra, 0 for 3. And yet again, Slammers are limited to just one shot. That's really been the difference here in the fourth quarter defensively for the Slammers. Dixon. Bogdan. Send it out, Pirun, who holds the hot hand, and he is stripped by O. Slingers need a basket. Marcus Skinner, and Gogar right there for the defensive rebound. Dixon battling inside. Just backing down Jeffers on his way to the 2. Point edge. Vergara. He had to rush that pass. Beyond the reach of O. Here's Dixon at the other end. 1 step, 2 steps. Putting his shoulder into Kyle Jeffers. The Slingers need a stop. Time starting to work against them. Slammers ball on the side with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Michael Johnson just hasn't seen these Slingers run the way he had hoped. Oh, beautiful pass. Gogar down inside to Monajon Tuma. Some very nice passing plays by the Slammers today. There's Skinner. Shooting foul, just the first team foul for the Slammers here in the fourth quarter. So there's an adjustment that they made after the third quarter where they were into the penalty early on. Much better defense. So Skinner is at the line. You can see the Slammer fans. They brought a lot of drums here to New Mieboot Stadium. Skinner hits both. 4 points remaining. 4 minutes remaining, rather, in the fourth quarter. John Tuma. Benito. Ooh, trying to send it back. Slingers continually getting their signals crossed today. O on the baseline, shoveling it back, or attempted to rather. A lot of poor passing here by these Slingers today. Quete for Dixon. Benito took it away from him. Skinner getting between Quete and Dixon. And the Slammers will use a timeout with the Slingers getting within 10 with 3:11 remaining. So off the Slammers timeout. Once again, ABL action earlier today. The KL Dragons beating the Brunei Barracudas 95-87. So the Dragons now at 6-4. And Sadria Muda beating the Philippine Patriots 82-78. And the Pats now sit at 6-4, the same record as the Dragons. Dragons now have won 5 of their last 6. So assuming the Slingers are unable to come back here, they would go to 5-5. Would be all alone in 4th place. Avenito trying to take it away from Quaty. Dixon wraps around Jeffers, and the fadeaway is good. Dixon now with 20 points. That was tipped and will be Slingers' ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. .234 to go. Slingers using a lot of clock. They haven't even got a shot off yet. I thought that went off the foot of Bagian, and the Slingers will use their last timeout of the 4th quarter with 2:30 to go. They are down by 12. On this possession, just 3 seconds on the shot clock. So this one has just about gotten away from the Slingers. Slingers' next game, they are at home, where they will meet Sadria Muda. A game you will see live on December 14th at the indoor stadium. Meanwhile, the Thailand Slammers go on the road down to Malaysia to meet the KL Dragons, who are in ascendance. Two of the hottest teams in the ABL colliding on Sunday, December 12th. Jeffers puts it up. That's a 2 for Jeffers, and the Slingers are within 10. They need a quick stop here and a quick basket. Foul on the baseline. There is the owner of the Thailand Slammers, and a former member, I should say, of the Thailand national basketball team. Bagian outside. Avoids the foul. Slingers have got to commit earlier in the possession if they want a foul. 2:01 remaining in the 4th quarter. Bagian was really just hoping to draw contact there. Quiet game for Bagian, but he's been distributor more than scorer. He's done what he has been asked to do. Leo Avenito comes out, and we've seen him for the last time. Ung Han Bin takes his place. Jeffers wild hook shot. Skinner, and he had a foot on the line. It'll be interesting to see at the end just how many turnovers they assess. At the other end of the floor, Dave Gogar did not play the first 3 quarters, but he is making the most of limited playing time in the 4th. 90 seconds remain here. The 3-pointer by Wong is good. Pirun will inbound. Quete, the player of the game. For my money, Jason Dixon off a sweet dish by Quete. Jeffers quickly down. Dixon lets him pound inside. Jeffers with the foul on Quete. That comes with 1:03 remaining in the 4th. Jeffers can't guard 2 of them. And one more look at the foul with the issue long decided here at Namibud Stadium. Boggian crossover dribble. Pretty move down the middle. And Pirun cutting that one off. That's the way this entire game has gone for Singapore. The Slammers have just owned everything in transition. Boggian outside Gogar. This is the 3. Well, I mentioned how the Slammers have allowed opponents an average of 67 points. Slingers aren't going to get there. And they'll just hold the ball. For the Thailand Slammers, they have now won 5 straight games and have cemented their lead atop the Air Asia ABL standings. Jason Dixon and Chris Quete turning in stellar performances to lead the Thailand Slammers to their 8th win. The Slingers will drop to 5-5 into sole possession of 4th place. So delight for the Thailand Slammers management. They continue their winning streak, and what a turnaround from a season ago. All right, went into this one down by 6 in the 3rd quarter, and there you see again a poor pass by Kyle Jeffers, and Piapong Pirun glides in for the layup. All that off the poor pass by Jeffers. Froylan Boggian, and there's a block leading to the outlet. Look at Leo Avenito just blowing the cripple there. One crack at it, and then right there, he backed away from it. Meanwhile, Piapong Pirun off the feed from Dixon. Pirun on his way to 15 points. Marcus Skinner outside. The follow by Skinner. He had 24 to lead all the Slingers offensively. You see that missed 3-pointer. The Slingers just 2 of 15 from 3-point territory in this game. So Dave Gogar, brilliant pass. Hitting Manajan Tuma, driving to the basket. And Chris Quete on his way to 20 points, galloping inside, and then the dish to Dixon. Dixon and Quete, a formidable duo in this one. 20 points for Chris Quete, 22 points for Jason Dixon, and they had a third option offensively in Piapong Pirun. Meanwhile, for the Singapore Slingers, it was Marcus Skinner and not much else offensively. The Slingers very lackadaisical on defense, and it hurt them in the open floor. A quick break, and when we come back, we'll finish things up here from Namibud Stadium in Bangkok.